Welcome friends. In this video we'll spend 3 minutes stretching our Achilles tendon, our ankle, to increase our dorsiflexion. Dorsiflexion is your ability to do this, flexing the foot, pulling the toes in, closing the ankle between your foot and your shin. This is a dorsiflexion and you need it for squatting patterns and efficient running and many other things. I'm sitting in the Fisherman's squat, this half kneeling position. One leg is kneeling, the other one is in the squatting pattern. This is the position we're going to work from. The work consists of centering your chest over your thigh so that you're able to pour weight down into your foot. You want to keep your heel grounded and pour weight forward to drive your knee down that way. So that is the basic position that we start from. I'm going to use a kettlebell. You can either use it to pull down here or place it on top of your knee to add extra weight. If you're not very flexible and your shin looks more like this, 90 degrees, I recommend having the kettlebell out in front so you can pull yourself forward. This gives a better leverage. I'm going to try and place the kettlebell on top of my knee for this sequence. So let's get ready. Sit up in the fisherman's position. Center your chest on top of the knee. Maybe place a kettlebell somehow. And let's just feel a stretch here. In the beginning, I'm going to start a timer, so the stretching will take around 3 minutes. So in the beginning, just notice the feeling of stretching in the back of your ankle. And if you feel a stretch there, that's a good sign. That's exactly the structure we want to stretch, the Achilles tendon. So just notice how you can lean into this, driving that knee forward, keeping the heel grounded. Take some deep breaths. Relaxing. If you're not able to breathe deeply, you're not actually relaxing neurologically. So please take some deep breaths. Make some sighs or some sounds and feel that stretch. Then we're going to add some tension. So we're coming up on the first minute. And what we're going to do now is start to lean in and press the toes into the ground, like you're digging your toe tips, the tips of your toes into the ground, activating. Nothing else is moving, you're just staying the same. And you want to try and keep pushing that knee forward and you're actively pressing the toes into the ground. We've been doing it for around 15 seconds. Let's continue 15 seconds more. Pouring in that weight, continuing to breathe. Maybe increase the tension now, pushing more. And relax. Now what we're going to do instead is to lift the toes up. So try and flare your toes out to the sides and lift up the toes. Actively using the front shin muscles to pull the knee forward. This can definitely increase the stretch a lot to activate your tibialis anterior as hard as you can. Keep doing that. It's so simple, just keep doing that. Flex that foot as strongly as possible. 10 more seconds. And relax. In the last 40 seconds, we're going to alternate between these two. So let's begin now. Press the toes in for 10 seconds. We're missing 40 seconds total. Push, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Lift and spread the toes. Flex your foot. All the time the knee is grounded. The heel is grounded. Keep pushing the knee forward. And split. Push the toes into the ground. Last repetition of this. 5 more seconds. Push strongly the toes into the ground. Lean your chest into the thigh. Okay, lift your toes, spread your toes, 10 more seconds, then we're done. And relax, good. Actually, before we finish, you might just want to drive back and forth the knee like this, allowing that heel to lift. Just feel how that feels. And let's put down the kettlebell. Very good. So let's test the effect of what we just did. 3 minutes of stretching. So I recommend sitting down in a deep squatting position and notice if there is any side difference. How does it feel in your body to sit in a squat after this stretch? You can try and open a bit up to the sides. Notice what kind of space you have in different directions. And sitting down here, it should be very clear in a way why it's necessary to have flexible ankles. If your knees are over your heels, then it's going to be really tough not to fall back. So we need to be able to have that knee drive to sit comfortably close to the floor. Thanks for joining me in doing the work. Have a great training session or day, depending on what you're doing.